Hello, this is Matt from Skybow. You would like to copy over your configuration from one solution to another one and don't do things twice, then the Skybow solution merge feature is the right one for you. On the agenda, I will talk about the scenarios where you can use the solution merge feature, and I will talk about some features, how it can be used. And of course, most of the time I will spend, as always, with the demo. All right, why did we implement this new feature? First of all, one scenario is you have two solutions created maybe in the past, and you would like to merge them into one solution. Maybe different lists, different libraries, different pages, etc. And you would like to merge them, that you only have one solution left to manage. That's, a very basic scenario for that one. The second one would be that someone else has built something very cool, not yourself, maybe someone, your colleague, whoever, and you would like to get something from that solution because you really like that part merged into your solution. So this person can share his solution with you, and you can then merge parts of the solution to your solution. Yeah, it's all about similar things. Here it's about reusing some configuration. If you have multiple solutions who look the same or have the same features, functionality, or you have different customers and you want to have one solution, but for different customers, then you can merge these into the customer solutions. So you can create multiple solutions and merge them. Or you can simply start from a blank solution. So today we can start from a template that was here before. So you have one template and then you create a copy of it and that's it. Now with this functionality, you can start from a template or even start with a blank solution and then merge multiple templates. Maybe you have some small little templates holding some functionality, maybe an approval or some basic lists you always need in all your solutions. So you can pick them and import multiple templates into your solution. That's something what I will show you right afterwards. And yeah, that's pretty much the same as the one above. If you have one solution and you that's your master solution and you want to create copies and then always merge, you make changes, not in this scenario here, it could be the other way around. You could make some changes in the customer solution and you want to merge that into another customer solution. But here it's the way from top down. You have one master solution. You do all the changes or all the configurations in that master solution, and you would like to merge it in all your like copies that you've created. Technically, solution merge is just an import of a package or of some parts of the package. We can choose from your own and your shared solutions, and then choose a package. So you have probably 5 different packages, and you can choose the package you'd like to get the configuration from. There will be a package verification. That's what we see here on the right side. So it would check if the package, because the solution that you merge could use very old features, like very old modern forms configuration. Like here it's 85. It's very old, like from 2021 or so. So that will be recognized once we verify the package, we validate the package, and then you have to create a new package. So that will not be possible. And you can go there directly, create a new package, and then do that. The package is also verified to check what is already in your solution. So it's similar to selective deployment, another feature and that we've released recently. It will tell you what is already there in your solution. So you can force override it, unselect it, however you want, but it will recognize what's already there. Yeah, so the different versions will be recognized, and that's what I just said, choose and force. So you can unselect them, force what should be overwritten, and it will always create a backup package automatically. So if you merge, before the merge is started, we create a backup package. It's a standard package, but it will be created automatically, so that if something goes wrong, you always have like a way back to the previous version, the previous configuration. Because it's not like in deployments where you can just take the old deployment. That's not available in the solution directly. That's why we create a backup package. So you could merge the backup package again and just override everything with the backup package to get back the old configuration. That was the way. And there is a previous import page. I will show you that one in the demo, where you see all the imports that you've done, with some description, what has been imported, which parts, and which solution, which version, etc. That you have an overview of previous imports. All right, let's jump into the demo. Therefore, I will come here, and the first thing I would like to do is, like this one, that was just my test. I will create a new empty solution right from the Solution Studio start page. New solution. I will not start from a template. I will take from scratch. I will call it solution merge webinar empty. That's my URL. It's a new site which doesn't exist yet, so I will simply create it. All right, so that's just creating a blank solution. And into that solution, I would then merge two templates just as a scenario to show you the editor. And this one shouldn't take too long. The import process will take longer, so I will show you other stuff during that time. So here we are. So I have a new blank solution, completely empty. And the new feature is located up here. It's called import package configuration. Once you click, you get to a wizard. On this wizard, you can choose the solution in the package, and down here you would have a button to go to the previous import page, which is of course empty right now. Also from this page you can start the import. And what I would like to show you first is this, how it looks like. So see all the solutions that are shared with you. You see always who built the solution, who's the solution owner. And I will take my expense demo solution. On that solution, I created a couple of packages, and you see what date it was created, which version it is. And if I go back, and like I said, I will take a very old one from 2021, where I'm using quite some old modern forms, for example, etc. In the next step, and actually you always see the description of the, if there is a good description in the package, you would see that here on the right here. So I will go and say choose configuration, and this time we will verify the package. We'll analyze it, what's in there. And here we'll see that message that it will say, okay, there's a very old configuration, and this verification can take some time. That shouldn't take too long. It's more the import which takes a bit longer. But now we see it already. Okay, there's a very old Modern Forms version. And we see some conflicts, and similar, we can go to full screen here. To the selective deployment, we can show the conflicts only. So it would only be, in that case, it would be a document library, which is, so we've used the standard document library here. That's why it's a conflict that can be resolved with right-click, of course, and then that's it. I can go back and clear the filter, but I will not do that for now. It's just to show you that one. You can directly jump to that solution and create a new package, go back, and then choose the latest package. So that's a link to the solution you see expense demo, the one I like to merge. All right. So what I would like to do is I would like to import, first of all, our CRM Lite, just the latest version, choose configuration. And this time, I will just take everything. I will show you in the tree, we can import from site icon to navigation points, lists, libraries, views, forms, everything. Here we see only one thing which is also used in that is the home ASPX, which exists. So this one I have to force anyway. And then you see I can merge the solution images if needed. In the settings, I have the logo if I want to have the logo. This time I deselect the logo. I don't want the CRM logo up in the left corner. Welcome page is okay. Site navigation, I will take just everything which is there. And then pages, I will overwrite. And the lists, I'll just take all of them. Now, that's a similar thing to if you create a solution from a template, or if you use a background feature the first time, you have to trust it. The same is here. My solution, my empty solution is not yet trusted, but the thing I'm importing needs to be trusted. So I can simply click here. Need to trust that it will work after the merge. So trust it. And that's gone. After a verification. So I fixed all the errors. Say verify configuration, it will check again. And if everything is okay, I would see an overview of what will be imported. And then I'm already good to start. So that takes some seconds. Now we see that overview, everything which is imported like this. And then I'm starting the import. It will create a backup package. It will import everything, and then you would see everything. It will update, or it will refresh, reload Solution Studio. All right, while this is working, I would like to show you another scenario in the meantime. So that's when you start from an empty solution and you want to import. Afterwards I will do another one just for you to show. But the other scenario I would like to show is I do have a contract management. I have two sites. They are both created from a template, both located or different solutions. And I have extended this solution here with two things. I've created two additional views on the, I can show you here. So on my site, that's just our contract template. on the contract list itself, I added 2 additional views. One is replace contracts and expire contracts, which is not part of the other solution at customer 1. And I also added a triggered action in the background, which informs someone about a new contract being added. So that's also not part of the other solution. So those are 2 like new things, new features that maybe customer 2 has requested. It's implemented in that solution, and now I would like to have the same also for customer 1. So I can simply go to customer 1. That's the one here. And here we will see there is no trigger action, and also the views are missing. Here, only the active one is there. So I can go here, choose customer 2, choose the package, and then it starts the verification. Let me check back here, it's still working on it. So here it will recognize everything as, or it will recognize some parts also as existing. So I simply deselect all these things because I only want to have the trigger action and the 2 views. Therefore, I don't need all these lists here. It's only, I mean, that's what I created only on this. I have the trigger action here, and I have these 2 views. So what I need to do, because the list itself is, it exists, so I have to force that view, that list, but I don't want all that stuff here. So only these 2, and not these, not this. So only this one and the 2 views. All right. So I click on verify. And again, we will get this overview where we see exactly these 3 things. Check back here, still working on it. It take 2 to 3 minutes. So we see these 2 views. We have the trigger action, and I can also give a description that will, because afterwards you will not see what you've imported, because you can really select everything separate. Maybe you want to say, okay, you want to say what exactly that you've imported. I import 2 additional views on contracts list and a triggered action for new contract notification. So that's just a note afterwards that you see that on the import page. Then do the same here. So it's another scenario, but it works exactly the same. So here, now we are there. You see, it's empty. It's not empty anymore. We have everything. If we go to the site, it's a CRM. It's here. The site icon is not merged. That's what we see here. It's still this SM from solution merge. And another thing, it's not the latest version because my package was not created in the latest version. That's why we have this update down here. We see it was created also a bit earlier, but still in a version which works. And if I would now go and try to select another one, that's necessary. We always need to be, the solution needs to be on the latest feature level to import something. So therefore, I would need to go and update the solution to the latest version now, because it was imported in the older version. And initially, there was no feature at all. That's why it was working right away. And after the update, we can then select another solution to import. Yeah, and then let's look at this one. Okay, here already the backup package takes a bit longer. Import should be faster. All right. What I would like to do is that in that empty solution, I would then import something else, another completely different solution. And I can then also, it will recognize a lot of things that is already here. So we can deselect those elements and only import the things that we really want. Let's quickly check. Okay, so this one is done. What I can show you here is we do have the triggered action available. Now we do have the additional views, and the rest is still the same. And if we look into the previous imports page, now we have one item or one import that was done. We have the text. You can also change it later on, as you can see here. You see we imported the contract management customer 2 solution version 1000. So we see which package, we see when it was imported. We have some logs as well here. Yeah, we see, okay, that was existing. We have overwritten that one. I did it. So who made that import? And you can go to that solution directly from here. And of course, in the future, you would see other imports on that page. All right. So let's see if that has finished already. Hopefully, yes. Yes. All right. So last thing I would like to show is if I would now take a complete different solution. Let me take our wish planner solution. There we only have one version from November. I'll take that one. I choose. And here I will do some other things. So I will select, for example, the site icon, some of the navigation points, but not all of them, etc. So we do have some conflicts for sure because the home ASPX is already there. I will not merge that one. And for the rest, I will take the logo, the navigation. Here I will take everything. Here as well. And from the lists and libraries, we have all additional lists. So those are not lists that already exist. So I can simply take all of them. Homepage we will not overwrite. So that's something we cannot merge different home pages, at least for now. And yeah, the rest will be good. Conflict is solved because I deselected it. And then I can import it. And these two solutions or these two solutions will work right next to each other in the same solution. Overview, start. Another backup package is created. You see site icon is here. So now it starts. So we have all the navigation points on top. The lists are added. Now it's all here. And in the previous import, we have these two. So now it's completed. Everything is here. Start page is still the same. And all the functionality from the two solutions are now in one solution and are here to be used. The skybow solution merge feature will bring you as a solution builder to the next level of productivity.